Hey guys, it's Travis with BetLab Sports, and today I'm actually going to jump into the Think Tank. Normally, I'd be hitting this big green Create System button, going into the software, and show you how I created a baseball system or a football system or whatever it may be that day. But we also have a completely separate feature called Think Tank. It's a way that you can go in and look at other systems that have already been created. If you like it, you can copy it to yours, and then you can follow it from there. You can even make adjustments after you've copied it. So let's jump into the Think Tank. We'll click that button here. And this is all the pro systems that you can find in the Think Tank. You'll see it's defaulted to sort by user rating. So each user that comes in here, if they copy it, they can vote it up or vote it down. You can also see the number of copies here. This first system here has 407 copies, 491 copies, and so on. Um, you can scroll down, you can see there's a lot of systems available. You can keep scrolling, you'll see that's 1 to 50, and there's actually a second page of up to 92 pro systems that are in there. You can also sort. So say we wanted to look at just baseball, and now we're looking at only baseball systems that are in the Think Tank. You can also sort by the performance. So this pitcher rates and lower totals. This is actually a newer system that I just shared, which is why we don't have the pretty little graph here yet. But you can see the units won, the ROI for each of these systems. You can also sort it. So let's just say just want to look at this season. So this one's already up to 24 and 13, 7.5 units won. That first week system is 5 and 2, 5 units won. Uh, but say you want to know a little bit more about this. I mean, it's cool. You can kind of be like, oh, okay, that's how it's done. You can click on it and go inside the system. You can actually see what the system is. So in this case, we're looking at visitor dogs between plus 125 and plus 175 during that first series. The game number is one, two, or three. So those first three games of the year. And then you can see here the graph of how it's done. You can also click on the past system picks, and we can look, how it's done. Boston won, Miami won, Boston lost, and so on and so forth. You can actually go through, and if you remember, there's been 164 picks. If you wanted to, you could go all the way through and check all 164 of them, just in case you have some time on your hands or something like that. But so say you like this system, you're like, man, I wish I would have followed it this year, but next year I'm definitely going to follow it. You can just hit that Save to My Systems, and it takes you right in there just as if you had created it yourself. Now you can leave it alone, or you can go in here and you can edit it and make it your own. So say this, you can use this as a template. Okay, here's where I want to start, but now I want to add some public betting data in there. I want to see how how it's done with the spread percentage filter, or any of the other hundreds of filters that we have there. You can go ahead and make the system your own that you started from the Think Tank. Another section of the Think Tank is the community section. You'll see up here in the top left we have pro systems. We also have community systems. So these are shared by other users. And you may say, well, why would you do that? Because it really benefits everyone else that's in the Think Tank. So if everyone shares, kind of discusses, here's what I found, here's what works well for me, it tends to help out all parties involved. Obviously, there's no requirement to share. If you want to keep everything to yourself, that's definitely that's your call. But a lot of users like coming in here. You can comment on systems. Hey, why did you use this filter? Hey, here I copied this and I found this improvement. Feel free to add it. Things like that. Just a really good way to improve your overall portfolio of systems that you have whenever you go into a season. The Think Tank is available to all current members. It's not available to free members. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you do have a membership, you can go to the Think Tank and start copying and going through these systems as you wish. We do still have a special going on with the One Sport membership for a month. You get a whole month for 49 bucks. So if you're interested in that, be sure to jump on over to our page, and I'll go ahead and try to put a link up here on the screen that you can copy and put in your browser. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter at vet_labs. And if you have any ideas for what you'd like to see in these videos, you can let me know there. That'll be a good way that we can get some feedback for what you guys want to see and hopefully hit on some of the topics that you want. Until next time, guys, best of luck.